Salon, Parliamentary Private Secretary, Mr. Vasu Pache, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Business, Enterprise and Cooperatives, Mr. Balayon, Chairman of SMEDA Board, Chairman of various parastatal bodies, senior representatives of various ministries, public agencies and private sector organizations, president and members of various SME associations, entrepreneurs, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good morning. On behalf of the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Authority, which operates under the aegis of the Ministry of Business, Enterprise and Cooperatives, I have the pleasure and privilege to welcome you all here this morning. Thank you very much for responding positively to our invitation for the opening ceremony of the Salon des Entreprises Mauriciennes. This salon has been designed to provide a platform to our local entrepreneurs to demonstrate their savoir-faire and business acumen. The salon aims at providing more vitality and growth impetus to the SME sector. This salon will regroup under one roof several activities such as an SME fair, a one-stop shop for business development services, product demonstration and process demonstration, conferences on topics key for SMEs, exhibition by local service providers, and I now have the pleasure to invite Mr. Kalrat Singh, the Managing Director of SMEDA, for his welcome address.
Entreprises et des coopératives, honorable Obinaja Dion Bakas, PPS, honorable Sani Bakas Pamon, PPS, Monsieur Poutier, le PS du ministère des Affaires des entreprises et des coopératives, le chairman de la SMEDA, M. Balayon, chef de cabinet, mon ami, le chairman de l'ADBM, M. Tchanbadin, chef de cabinet, les représentants des différents corps étatiques, mesdames, mesdemoiselles, chers invités, bonjour et bienvenue à cette cérémonie d'ouverture de Salon des entreprises mauriciennes. Ce salon a été organisé par la SMEDA et le ministère des Affaires, des entreprises et des coopératives pour donner la chance aux entrepreneurs mauriciens d'exposer leurs produits et aussi pour faire de sorte que le grand public mauricien réalise que les entrepreneurs mauriciens ont la capacité et ont les qualités requises pour produire des produits haut de gamme. Ce salon n'est pas qu'un salon. C'est un événement dans l'intérêt national que la SMEDA a organisé, car à part la possibilité pour le grand public de faire des bonnes affaires en achetant des produits faits à Maurice, on a aussi la présence de plusieurs organismes gouvernementaux, de plusieurs service providers qui sont dans le domaine des PME. On voudrait créer l'événement et nous on espère que ce salon va être le produit catalyste qui va déclencher ce grand développement du secteur PME que le gouvernement s'est attelé à créer à Maurice. Je dis l'élément catalyseur parce que je suis sûr qu'après ces 4 jours, le public saura quelles sont les facilités que le gouvernement est en train de mettre à la disposition des entrepreneurs, à la disposition des would-be entrepreneurs, parce que il y a toute une série, une panoplie d'initiatives et de facilités, et aussi on a des agences, une quinzaine d'agences qui sont là pour donner toutes les informations et rendre toutes ces facilités à la disposition des entrepreneurs. Les entrepreneurs n'ont qu'à venir pour pouvoir vraiment en tirer profit de toutes ces facilités. Nous, notre rôle à l'ESMEDA, c'est de créer l'environnement propice pour le développement des entrepreneuriats à Maurice. Avec le soutien de notre ministère, le ministère des Affaires, de l'entreprise et des coopératives, on s'est attelé depuis un bon bout de temps à créer cette atmosphère, à créer ce nouvel environnement pour aider que tous les entrepreneurs puissent devenir, gravir les échelons, ceux qui sont là puissent sortir de micro, devenir petits et sortir de petits, devenir moyens, mais aussi pour créer l'espace voulu pour des nouvelles entrepreneurs. J'espère qu'après ces 4 jours, on va voir les résultats et les Mauriciens vont savoir, après l'inondation des produits importés à l'île Maurice, vont savoir que l'entrepreneur mauricien a la capacité et peut faire des produits de haute gamme. Merci beaucoup pour votre attention.
Enterprise and Cooperatives, the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Vasu Chen, Mr. Palracha Vansi, Managing Director of the SMEDA, distinguished guests, I forgot the Honorable Members of Parliament, Mr. Tumboka Mr. Distinguished Representative of the Banking Institution, Mr. Narajan Sridhar, Mr. Vadel, you can see front of me, and other distinguished guests. You know, there's an African proverb which says that when you are given the floor, or when you take the floor, have pity on those who are listening to you. So I will try to be very brief. This Salon Enterprise organized by SMEDA and the Ministry of Business Enterprise Cooperatives is the 9th of its kind and constitutes an important platform for our entrepreneurs to showcase, to market, to launch and sell the products and services. It is an opportunity for them to meet, to interact and develop linkages and alliances and develop partnership with other SMEs. Today, SMEs are confronting increasing competition by imported products and services, resulting in difficult market access and slump in demand both at the local and global level. Thus, the SMEDA has made a lot of efforts to bring down the booth at competitive prices. In fact, if a private sector organization would have done one booth, we're putting about 20% of the booth. So it's a big advantageous. And moreover, these private fairs allow imported products to be sold, putting local products at a great disadvantage. Demand for the booth in this salon exceeded our expectations. We are now having 185 booths, of which 22 are from Rodriguez. This growing interest and enthusiasm can be explained, according to me, by 3 factors. Number 1, the serious commitment of our government to make SME the centerpiece of its development strategy. Number 2, the successful sensitization campaigns led personally by the Honorable Minister Bola and the Ministry will focus on mobilization and proximity regarding SMEs. The third reason, the use of multiple channels of communication by SMEDA, namely press advertisement, radio spots, TV captions, digital advertising on Facebook, live radio programs, posters, flyers, banners on public transport. And the last reason, it is clear there is a need for such type of salon as Entreprises Mauriciennes. The demand is there, it will give further visibility and market access to our entrepreneurs. Some of the striking feature of today's event is that we have been able to rally under one roof financial and technical institutions, training corporations, technology service providers, government, parastatal and professional firms, and other interested stakeholders to share in common la créativité et le savoir-faire mauricien, with more than a dozen sectors represented in this fair. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to emphasize that 90% of the participants today represent small and micro enterprises. Most of the SMEs who have graduated into higher level of activities and are now in a position to seek their own markets, to tap other sources of funding, they are less represented in this salon. I would also like to remind you, all entrepreneurs, that one enterprise alone cannot achieve much. Therefore, the ministry, the SMEDA, making it imperative that our small and micro enterprise group themselves into clusters, build strategic alliances and linkages with other SMEs with a view to develop what we call une culture de partage. SMEs should see themselves more as business partners rather than competitors. This will lead to a strong, healthy community of entrepreneurs. To this effect, SMEDA is providing resources and facilities to enable the entrepreneurs to sustain their business. These facilities include MyBees, SMEDA Training Center, professional consultant. We are building or establishing a list of professional consultants and mentors to help the entrepreneurs. Coaching, research and development centers, SME parks, and in the very near future, incubators and training with focus on skills development. You will have the opportunity in the salon to benefit from practical demonstration how to manage SMEs efficiently. We'll give you exposure to financial education, bio and organic farming, use of standard testing and upgrading of quality control, gathering and sharing of marketing intelligence for exports, and the panel will include the following: Enterprise Mauritius, Mauritius Central Bureau, Food and Agricultural Research Unit, Financial Service Commission, consultants from both public and private sectors. Similarly, local supply